Hi, welcome to Crappy Media Reviews. I'm the Crappy Media Reviewer, and today I'm going to talk about Fleabag Monkeyface, one of the worst, if not the worst animated book adaptation of all time. It's based off of a British children's book series revolving around a monkey who was created by two kids who threw a bunch of gross stuff into a toilet and are constantly harassed by a guy whose TV show failed when the monkey was made. I kind of relate to him because that's what happened to me when I resorted to YouTube. At least that's what I've gathered from the show, as I haven't heard of nor read the books beforehand. Now, some history about the show itself. It aired on a British kids TV channel called CITV, an affiliate of ITV, and proved pretty popular with kids as it reached the top 10 most watched shows on the network that year. However, despite of that, it still had only one season of 52 episodes. Out of Jimmy's Head has a competitor in being a horrible short runner. But enough of history, let's talk about the show and its many problems. First off, it's a gross out show that's 3D animated. The problem with this, you may ask? Well, the things they try to make gross don't really make the audience feel grossed out. Now, to make a comparison to a good 3D gross out cartoon, here's Fanboy and Chom Chom. People hate that show because of the actual disgustingness of what they make gross, and it actually has good animation that made it work. And I'm not using Fanboy and Chum Chum as a comparison just because of the company behind it being professional, because the company behind this show was professional too. But besides the gross out not working, the animation has other problems. The CGI itself is cheap and low budget looking, especially with how expressionless the characters are. For example, Jean and Gerald, the kids who made Fleabag, use literally the same models with different colors and hair, and they always have one expression. And speaking of Fanboy and Chum Chum, the neighboring secondary antagonist kids, the Smugglies, look like Kyle the Wizard from Fanboy and Chum Chum. Now let's talk about the characters. First, the main star, Fleabag Monkeyface. He's just your generic gross and overly optimistic hero. His voice also sounds like Jar Jar Binks on helium and wasted the talent of Bob Golding. Jean and Gerald have literally no personality and I have nothing to say about them. Now, let's talk about the villain Dick. I mean Dirk. His motive is that his TV show failed because of Fleabag and he wants to catch him because of that. That's gotta be the lamest reason for anyone to ever wanting to be a villain. I mean, I resorted to YouTube after my original TV show tanked, but still, that's lame. And they even developed that in the first episode. To make a comparison, Plankton from SpongeBob. His reason to become a villain is trying to steal a formula, and they further elaborate on that in the episode Friend or Foe, and many later episodes give him more character than anything Dirk gets. And besides that, Dirk makes a lot of references to penises in a show meant for 7 to 11-year-old kids, and it even proved popular for them. His head is also in the shape of a phallus, his name is only one letter off from Dick, and he dresses up in a cocksuit that looks like similarly to a BDSM latex costume. The show also rips off Captain Underpants as they both revolve around two kids going on adventures with whatever they created. But let's talk about some good aspects of this show. The soundtracks are great, the concept is good but poorly executed, and there are some good voice talents in this show such as Teresa Gallagher, the voice of Nicole from Gumball. So overall, I'd give Fleabag Monkeyface a 5 out of 10. Stay tuned to the next review where I'm going to talk about Food Fight, one of the worst animated movies of all time. Besides movies and TV shows and games along with episodes, I'm also going to review music videos, books, websites, amongst many other things. I also have a new DeviantArt. And I'm gonna start a Dailymotion account where I'm going to react to some of the stuff that I review. See ya!